room. So not too long ago, I tested some TikTok recipes and I had so much fun doing that. I discovered some really cool recipes. So I really felt like doing that again because I've been noticing some other really cool recipes over the past few weeks, and I thought it'd be really fun to test them out and see if they work because I would love to discover some new desserts. So the first one I'm going to be testing is homemade Dippin' Dots. If you don't know what Dippin' Dots are, they're like these little ice cream balls and they taste so good. Every time I go to America, I always try to get them because they're so nice and they're really fun to eat too. So these are homemade Dippin' Dots, and I really hope that they work because it'd be really cool if I could just make a replica of them at home. And all you need is some Greek yogurt and any flavoring of your choice. I'm using Nutella and peanut butter. I tried to think of two flavors that would probably complement each other more. And all you have to do is just scoop some of this Greek yogurt into a bowl. I think we'll do like maybe I think that's enough. That was like 4 tablespoons roughly. There we go. And then I'm going to add some of the flavoring. I'm not sure how much. I probably just like maybe half of the Greek, like maybe like 2 spoons of it. If you guys like Greek yogurt, I'm pretty sure you could just have that by itself, but I'm not a huge fan of yogurt by itself, so I wanted some sort of flavoring with it. Now for the peanut butter. I'm not sure how much of this peanut butter I should use. Maybe I'll do 2 scoops. Okay, now let's mix that together. Okay, the peanut butter's all nice and combined now. Now let's move on to the Nutella. I'm sure this one will be a lot easier to mix. The peanut butter is very hard to mix. Okay, so both my mixtures are done now. This one looks a lot runnier than the peanut butter, so hopefully that doesn't affect anything when I'm trying to pipe them. But anyway, let's put them into the snaplock bag now, and then we can pipe them. You know what? I'll just do this much. I don't think I need to do it all. I can always refill it if I really need to. Okay, and now for the peanut butter. Now I'm just gonna push it over here, and then I'm just gonna make a very, very small snip at the top so I can pipe them out. Very small. I think that's good. All right, and now I'm just gonna make, I'm not really sure what size I should do them. I don't wanna make them too small. I think that's a pretty good size. That was a lot of dots. I know they're probably not the most perfect Dippin' Dot size, but you know what? It's more about how it tastes, not about how it looks. Okay, now let's move on to the Nutella. I've got so much peanut butter on my hand. Okay, the Nutella ones were definitely a lot easier to pipe. They're kind of just, because it was a bit softer, I don't know, they were just easier to pipe. Anyway, I'm now going to put this in the freezer very carefully for about roughly like half an hour to an hour. Let's hope that they taste good. Okay, the Dippin' Dots are ready. They look, I mean, I think they're like hard enough now. They ended up staying there for about an hour. And now I'm just going to scrape them into my little bowl here. So these are all my Dippin' Dots now. I actually didn't make too many. I probably could have done a lot more. But anyway, let's try them now and see. I'll try both of them. I like the texture. But they actually taste really nice too. The peanut butter is definitely a lot more overpowering than the Nutella, but they taste really nice together. I can't really taste the yogurt, which I was actually a little bit worried that I was gonna be able to taste the yogurt too much. and I'm not a huge fan of yogurt, but other than that, it actually tastes really nice. I really like this one. I give this one a big thumbs up. The only thing I am noticing now is that they kind of melt a little bit quickly, so you probably have to be a little bit careful with that, but if you eat them straight away, they almost kind of taste like normal Dippin does. This next recipe is another very simple recipe and also very interesting. This is ice cream bread. Now, I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but all you need is 2 ingredients. That is ice cream and self-raising flour, and also some sprinkles just because I think it will look really cool in it. But I'm really interested to see if this works. It's not cake, it is actually, like, I know you're adding ice cream, you're probably thinking that's gonna make it sweet, but it is supposedly supposed to taste like bread. So I'm very interested to see how it works. All you need is 2 cups of ice cream and 1.5 cups of self-raising flour. So I'm just going to pour them both, pour these both into a bowl. I also forgot to say that the ice cream is supposed to be melted as well. And now I'm going to combine them. Okay, I think that's nicely combined. And now I'm gonna be adding some sprinkles just because, why not? I think it'll make it really colorful. But this is roughly just under 1/2 cup of sprinkles. So, whoa, that's so cool. That's a lot of sprinkles. Oh well. And then I'm just gonna mix these through. Oh, it's kind of, the sprinkles are kind of dyeing the mixture a little bit, but it's okay. Anyway, now I'm going to take a lined and greased cake or bread tin, and I'm just going to put the mixture in. Okay, and now I'm gonna place this in the oven for roughly like 40 minutes on 170 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Can't wait to try this. Okay, so our ice cream bread's been in the oven for about 45 minutes now, and I'm pretty sure it looks ready now. I'm just gonna have to let it cool for about 10 minutes, and then we can try it. Okay, so the bread is all cooled down now. I'm really excited to see what it looks like on the inside. Hopefully it looks like some sort of like confetti cake, but it actually smells like cake. I know it's supposed to be bread, but it literally smells like a cake. Okay, let's cut it in the middle and we'll see what it looks like. Ooh, okay. And, it's a little bit like blue and green, but I was kind of expecting it to look really colorful with like all the sprinkles, but oh well. Let's see how it tastes anyway. Looks very dense. Let's cut a little slice. Okay, I'm really interested to see if this tastes like bread. Oh, it's still a little bit warm in the middle. Oh well. You know, I'm just gonna bite into it. Quite moist, surprisingly. Not that bad. Right, I'm just trying to finish chewing. It definitely doesn't taste too bad. It's actually, I can actually taste a little bit of the sweetness. I'm not sure if that's just from the sprinkles. Definitely does not taste like a cake. Definitely doesn't taste like a cake at all. But give it like a bit of a half thumb. Like you definitely probably might maybe like need some butter or something like that with it. But like it definitely doesn't taste bad. So I'll give it a half thumb. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of nerd ropes. I used to have them all the time when I was younger, but they're basically like a gummy center, but it has nerds all around it. They're so good, and now I'm going to be making a homemade version. And this is another really, really simple and easy recipe, but all you need is some gummy bears and obviously some nerds. So basically, we're going to quickly melt these gummy bears. I just have like a big packet here. Well, that's a lot of gummy bears. Now, I'm going to melt the gummy bears for about a minute in total, but I'm going to mix in between. Okay, so the gummy bears are all melted now. I probably forgot to mention, but I melted these in the microwave. I ended up melting them for about 1.5 minutes, but they look pretty good, but I probably have to work fast now. I just don't want that to set. But now what I'm gonna be doing is just pouring some nerds just on this tray I have here. That looks very colourful. They look very pretty, all the rainbow nerds. But anyway, now I have to pour this gummy mixture into this Snaplock bag, which is basically just gonna be like a piping bag. I'm probably gonna need 2 hands for this, so Mum, if you don't mind. Okay, and I'm just gonna hold the bag open while I pour this in. This mixture is very hot, so I've gotta make sure I'm very careful when I'm doing this. Okay. Oh, it's very hot. I'm just gonna cut a small hole, maybe about this size. Whoa, and I'm gonna work fast. Okay, whoa, that's not a very nice line. There we go. Probably maybe could have set for a little bit longer just because it's very liquidy, so it's kind of going everywhere, but I'm sure it's probably not a huge deal. Oh, I got it stuck in my hands, oops. All right, let's try and do this now. It's like slime almost. Okay, now I'm gonna be pouring some nerds on top just to obviously coat the top of it. Okay, I think that's all right now. I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit just because they're obviously still a little bit too soft and probably way too hot. I'm gonna go wash this off my hands now. Okay, so the nerd throats have kind of set for a little bit. I'm pretty sure the gummy bears are like hard now. So let's try and lift this off. Okay, so it's kind of sticking to the tin a little bit, but ooh. Very stretchy. Kind of looks like a normal nerd rope, really. I'm gonna try and bite a little bit off. Oh, I like this good. It tastes nice. It's very sweet. Oh my goodness, I'm being on a sugar high, but I don't think it tastes too much like a nerd rope. I think the gummy bears have too many flavors going on, whereas like normally it's not too. You can't really notice the flavor as much in normal nerd rope. More the nerds that take over all the flavor, but besides that, it was really fun to make and it looks really cool too, so I mean, I'll give it a thumbs up. It's not gonna taste bad. I'm just saying it doesn't taste exactly like a nerd rope, but I'll give it a thumbs up. This last recipe, I'm definitely the most excited to try. I'm going to try and recreate. All you need is some coconut milk, some freeze-dried strawberries, some ice, and a strawberry acai base. Now for this strawberry acai base, you can't buy it on its own, so you have to make it yourself. And to make this, I mix 1 cup of water, half a cup of sugar, 1 cup of freeze-dried strawberries, and 2 teaspoons of acai powder. I gave it a little stir and then bring it to a boil. And then once it's boiling, I let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and then I strained it and let it cool for another 10 minutes. And now I have my strawberry acai base. So let's try and make the pink drink. The first thing I'm going to be doing is, I have 3/4 of a cup of this strawberry acai base, and I'm just going to add an equal part of coconut milk. There we go. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a stir. You can see this little bit of jump there. It doesn't look very pink, does it? Oh well. Okay, now I'm going to pour this into my shaker. I'm going to add some freeze-dried strawberries. Ooh, there we go. And I'm going to lastly add some ice. Okay, I think that's enough ice. And now it's time to shake. Okay, I think that's enough shaking now. All right, got my Starbucks cup here just to kind of really give the full Starbucks experience, but let's see how it looks. Ooh. Oops. Okay. There we go. It looks a little bit purpley, but it's actually surprisingly quite pink. All right, got my straw here too. And apparently that's our pink drink. I'm really excited to try this. It looks really pretty though. That's actually not too bad, wait. That's actually not really bad, that's not bad at all. I wasn't expecting to like it too much because I'm not a huge fan of coconut milk, but that actually tastes really nice. I'll give this one a thumbs up. It's very sweet, I'll say it's very sweet, but I actually really don't mind the flavour. So there you have it, my ice cream bread, my pink drink, my Nerds rope, and the Dippin' Dots, which are all in my belly. But my favourite was probably the Nerds rope. Even though it didn't taste exactly like a Nerds rope, it was still like really nice, and I would definitely eat this. And it was also really good, easy to make, I mean. But I would definitely say my next favourite was the pink drink. I wasn't really expecting to like this too much because I'm not a huge fan of coconut milk, but it actually tasted really good in the end. And then the ice cream bread, I mean, it didn't look too pretty, but it didn't taste too bad. But yeah, the Nerds rope was definitely my favourite. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out my Instagram at Grace's World Official, and I'll see you guys next time on Grace's Room. Bye for now.